Hello, Jisoo. Hello. Wow. One moment. Hello, Electroscaler. Hi, Jisoo. Hi, Luna. I'm very touched. We're less than 2 minutes into this, and now there are 6 of us joined together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alessandra, welcome. I think this is your first time saying hello on this channel. Thanks for saying hi. If you'd like to know more about what this channel is dedicated to, I'm going to send you a link or post a link in the chat. I'd like to thank everyone for joining in. Once again, a special welcome to Alessandra. And a special welcome back to Luna, Jisoo, Electroscalar. Going to do a short meeting. Let's see, let me just do the math real quick. In 7 hours from now, at 3 o'clock Eastern US time, I'm going to post it right now. You're all invited. And let's take a moment and tune in and ask. First for ourselves, that we be free from all disorder, all dis-ease, everything not good, everything evil, meaning that which is harmful to life. And let's ask for this help and healing so that we can be of service to life. Let's ask for the willingness to align ourselves with goodness, with love, with life, and the willingness to make any changes so that we can be more in alignment, more in harmony. Let's ask for all aspects of our life that be brought into divine order. Let's ask for our homes, harmony in our homes, in our families. Let's ask for our neighbors and our neighborhoods, that they be showered with this divine healing energy. Let's ask for any personal challenges or situations, or maybe upcoming projects. Let's ask for those near and dear to us, or those who we believe may need a little extra help right now. Please, for this channel and all related activities, please, for all those sharing the work of Bruno Grundy, for all those who are in service to the good, and please, that we may be shown our part. We're all here on this planet for individual reasons, but we're also here for universal reasons. And one of those, I'm convinced, is to serve, to be of service. So let's ask, please, what's my part? How can I be helpful? For those who have maybe a devotional relationship with God, you can ask, how can I best serve thee? And let's pray and ask for those who have harmed us. Talked about this a little bit yesterday. When we do wrong or someone else does wrong, it's because literally they've taken on negative energy. They've taken on evil in the spiritual sense of the word. They have a kind of spiritual sickness. So let's pray for them. Let's ask. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Warm welcome again to Alessandra. I look forward to seeing and feeling you all very, very soon. Take care. Much love. Actually, let's see. I think let's go a little bit longer. There's 6 of us here. I'm feeling the energy very strongly and feeling inspired. It's hard to stop sometimes. One of the things that Bruno Gröning spoke about was that human beings wrongly think they can just go do it on their own, that we can pull away from nature and pull away from God and have a good life and just kind of do our own thing. Well, from my view, we as a race, we've kind of tried that as an experiment. And the results are in. It didn't work out so well. So what's the solution? Well, to take on this attitude that we are not running the show, that we're not in charge, that there is a divine power, consciousness, force, being, primordial being itself, called different things in different cultures, very simply called God, that which made all this, and that which can guide. I often liken it to the Force in Star Wars, an all-pervasive energy that's available to guide and knows what's best. And actually, according to Bruno Gröning and many, many great saints and sages throughout history, cross-culture, cross-religion, that we human beings are meant to follow this force, this consciousness, this love, and be guided by it. In Star Wars, a Jedi Knight is not just someone who waves around a lightsaber, but is in service to the Force and guided by it. And interestingly enough, Star Wars being one of the most popular movies of all time, that idea, George Lucas didn't come up with it. It's an ancient idea of being guided by, in religious terms, the will of God. In Taoism, they talked about being in alignment with the Tao, Tao being both the movements of the universe and that which moves everything. Bruno Gröning spoke of his teaching as calling people to the great turnaround. I believe this is one of the key parts of that. The great reversal, the radical change of turning around this attitude that, oh, I'm in charge of life. I'm the boss, when actually God's the boss. I'm the employee. The force is in charge. I'm here to, and they even use this phrase in Star Wars, follow the will of the living force. In very simple terms, to be inspired. So let's have the intention to align ourselves with this higher consciousness, this higher mind, this wisdom, this love, and be guided by it. But it takes humility and it takes practice to moment by moment be like, okay, higher power, God, Allah, the force, Buddha nature, you're the boss. What would you have me do next? And to take that attitude and to live it. It's not easy. To moment by moment be like, okay, what would you have me do next? And it doesn't have to be words in your mind. It can just be in your heart, feeling to having the intention to be led. I like to think about things deeply. I'm a thinker. But it can be much more simpler than all these words of just feeling a connection to God and then just letting yourself be led and taking an attitude of surrender. Bruno Gröning certainly demonstrated that attitude of being a servant, of being in surrender. And interestingly enough, people don't talk about this so much, but it's written in the Bible that that's what Jesus said of himself, that he was a servant. How about that? That puts Jesus in a very different view, at least the view that I was taught in, that he was here to be of service. To put even more simply, what is a servant? Well, one who helps the master, and that master being God. And I sit before you as someone who, what I'm talking about is not easy. It's not been easy for me. Maybe it's easy for some of you. Maybe if there's someone who it's easy for, then I'll take lessons. But we don't have to make a big display of it. We can just say, okay, once this broadcast is over, it's like, okay, what would you have me do next? Okay, higher power. Okay, Christ. Okay, depending on your belief or your religion. I believe these are universal spiritual principles that you can find in pretty much every religion or path. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining in, everyone. I'm actually going to finish up this time. I wish everyone a beautiful, beautiful day, a day of connection with the divine, with Source, and being guided by it. Take care. Much love.